How are we doing, everyone? So the last time NT Labs was at Fish Planet was at their shop in Finsbury Park. The success of the shop has meant they have opened a new one in Shoreditch, and we are here today to tour it. I'm excited to catch up with Dan because I was here a little while ago, and yeah, I'm excited to see what they've been doing with this shop because the videos and pictures I've seen online are crazy cool. So I'm hoping to pick up some bits for Escape that I'm going to be doing as well, because I saw some wood on their Instagram that I really liked. So yeah, let's go and have a look. Dan, how you doing?
Super good. Thank you so much for coming. How you doing?
It's good. Yeah, really good. It's crazy. Like, this is amazing.
That's the magic.
Congratulations on building this. This is like just everything's amazing.
Yeah. If you love fish, that's the place to be.
Yeah, this is it. I'm at home here. I'm at home here.
Same.
So how's the new shop doing? How are you finding it? And why did you choose Shoreditch?
So I've noticed that a lot of our customers from Finsbury Park, they actually live in this area.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, okay, and there was a big store in this area that closed down, and people here, they were lost. So I was like, maybe this is the right place to open something big like this, and where you can find everything for your tank, you know? The shop is doing great.
Awesome.
I see the reaction from our regular customer. Everybody's happy. Everybody loves everything, the inspirational tank, you know, the display tank. And here we have frogs and paludarium, terrarium. Is kind of like an upgrade compared to the Finsbury Park store where you can just find fish.
Yeah, because the Finsbury Park's a little bit smaller, isn't it?
Yeah, it's smaller. So here everything is like triple, you know?
Yeah, because it was, I can't even imagine how far it would go back, but Finsbury's probably, you know, we'll take you through in a minute, but it's probably a quarter of the size of this?
Yeah, probably it's big like this whole corridor, you know?
Amazing. Yeah. And other than the frogs, how else does it differ? Have you done anything different in setting this one up, or is there anything that you've learned along the way?
So we do insects now.
Cool.
You know, so we have the stick insects, the mantis, and we are expanding a little bit more into maybe scorpions, tarantulas, slowly, you know, because there is a lot of maintenance, a lot of cleaning going on in here all the time. But the hardscape is much bigger than Finsbury.
Yes.
So we have massive pieces of wood like this one that you can see over there. So, you know, this is the shop also for people with big tanks that want to travel for fish. Now you travel and you find everything.
It's brilliant. Do you want to show us around the rest of it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go.
So this is the first section of fish you get to, and it's cold water and loads of awesome fancy goldfish and bits. I guess this helps with the heating of the room and sort of keeping this bit colder than what we'll get to in a minute.
Exactly, here is, and also is to separate the two things, because I've noticed some of the beginners, customers, they don't really know which one is tropical and which one is cold water. So in this way we separated them, and it's very easy, you know. If you have a cold water tank, that's your space. And then, you know, also we have bigger tanks in here for koi carps and for big comet goldfish and for dioranda. So yeah.
Awesome. And I saw axolotls at the end as well.
Axolotl as well.
Weren't you keeping a lot of axolotls at home the last time you
Yes,
toured?
I had like maybe 21.
Wow.
And still now I have the same.
Oh,
still.
crikey, you still got them all?
Yeah, they breed sometimes as well, so...
Amazing.
But it's not easy to grow the babies, but yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're not the easiest thing. So having the second store, has that changed how you work at home, or like keep fish at home, as it were?
Massively. Like my tanks at home are just like breeding tanks, full of fish the customer give us, you know, the baby guppies and platies. And my work, the way I work in general, is completely different. Now I'm like, I go to the office, I'm not in the store too much like before. I go to the office and I do orders, rota, you know, we have a bigger team, so I need to manage the team.
All of that paperwork.
But I'm still in the store all the time, so...
As fun as a fish shop looks, there is a lot of paperwork behind the scenes. And are you splitting yourself between the two stores now? I guess you have to.
Yes, so usually it's a bit complicated now, but in the morning I go to Finsbury, then I take the car and I come to Shoreditch and I close Shoreditch. So it's like, at the moment I work 24/7, but you know.
Is it far from here? Is the Finsbury one? I'm not very good with London, to be honest.
30 minutes by car.
So should we go a little bit further in? Because there's some cool stuff that I've noticed down here. I definitely don't want to take a turtle home today, but I sort of do.
Look, that's super cute.
I don't need a turtle. I don't need a turtle. But this is, I guess, another way you can expand with doing stuff differently to your other store, because this would have taken up a lot of foot space or square footage in your old shop.
Yeah. And also it's great because some of the regular customer, they already have fish and maybe something else, and they love something different.
Excellent.
And this is like, it's not like really low maintenance because, you know, they grow and they are messy, but it's very strong, it's very hardy.
Yes.
So something really good, and it's good for the kids as well.
Yeah, people do love
option,
them.
Yeah.
And then, to be fair, I'm a big kid, and as soon as I walked past them, I was like, oh my word, I need them.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm gonna walk away with one, I tell you.
We're gonna give you one.
Don't say that.
Let's see what your wife says, though.
No, we won't ask her, it's fine.
I know, no permission.
Now, that was one thing that I really liked about Finsbury Park was your plant selection was amazing. So many nice plants, and you've done the same here. Yeah,
here is a bit bigger. We also have the tropical plants in the fridge.
Yes.
And we have plants everywhere in the fish tank, so those are all for sale, you know.
Ah, brilliant.
And, but yeah, I love our customers. They are more focused on creating a natural setup, you know.
Yes.
And they really understand this concept of having like live plants, real pieces of wood and rocks, and making it right for the fish, you know, not just fancy, but also right.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're trying to do with Fish Planet. We're trying to basically combine the two things and having something stunning, but like happy and healthy fish.
Yeah.
So, and it works, you know, but you need to learn two or three tricks, but yeah.
It's a fine line to tread, but it's just the success that people have when they do a not fully planted, but have plants in there and have natural elements to the tank. Far does better than anything else. So again, I don't need to buy plants, but there's so many nice ones here. I'm already like eyeing up certain ones.
Yeah, there is a lot. We have something also rare, you know, coming every week. So we're trying to do maybe 1 or 2 rare plants.
Excellent.
Because we have a lot of experienced customers as well that are looking for, you know, something different.
Nice.
And and also me, because when I do the aquascaping setup, I'm always looking for something new that I've never seen before, and you know.
And that's the problem with being in the shop and the hobby, is it's very easy to like burn out, as it were, and you do need to keep it exciting for yourself to keep you excited by buying things and selling things and getting new things in.
You cannot fake it, you know, so you really need to love it. And sometimes, you know, you see the same fish, the same plants all the time, and I want to be a customer as well, in a way, you know, and feel like the same passion, and and come to work excited all the time.
That's what you need, isn't it? If you enjoy your job, you don't work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Absolutely. You just need to work on the 24/7 bit, I think.
Exactly. We're working on it.
Should we go in the fish room?
Yes, that's the tropical room. Yeah.
Wow.
That's quite big.
So how many tanks have you got here now, do you know?
470.
Wow, okay. And Finsbury Park had?
200 roughly.
Okay, so you've sort of doubled in size.
Yeah, and then we have the Betta, so, you know, when you combine all the tanks, it's like maybe a bit more than 500.
Yeah. Okay, I saw the Bettas. We'll go and look at them in a minute, because you've got some stunning ones.
Yeah, I love them.
And you're sort of trying to appeal to everyone by the looks of things.
Yes, so the shop is designed in a way that is very easy for customer to understand where to go. So this wall is mostly like community fish.
Yeah.
Easy fish, peaceful one. Also like the cheap one, you know, like the one that are on a regular price. And this one is mostly like community, but a bit bigger. So like the angels, you probably need like a bit bigger tank for that.
Yeah.
And then in the other side, we have American cichlids, African cichlids, and oddballs and nanofish. So that wall in there is mostly for very established tanks, a bit more experienced type of customers, you know. Discus, stingrays, they required like attention, you know, and in the water parameters, basically.
So you definitely got some oddballs going on here. Stingrays are one of my favorites.
Yes, I love them. This is one of the fish that makes me very excited, you know. That's the type of fish that I like, something fancy, expensive, you know, something very unique. And they are very smart, to be honest. They come to eat from your hands, you know, if you train them. So it's something different.
They're definitely a personable fish, aren't they?
Yes.
You get to know them. They are like having a dog or a cat in your tank.
Exactly. When it comes with discus, stingrays, and kind of like rare pufferfish, people travel many hours to come here. So, you know, sometimes people live outside London in the countryside and they have massive houses and massive tanks. So we also try to make sure that people have the right setup, you know, before we sell the fish to them. So it's kind of like trying to be ethical and not just selling just for the sake of selling, you know.
You can't do that. It's not for the future of the hobby. It's not, no one's going to get on with the hobby. If people are failing, they're going to tell people they're failing and then they won't keep fish.
Literally,
And then we're moving into like African Rift Lake cichlids. So you're like harder water. Are you a hard water area here?
Yes, pH is like 7.6, 7.8, you know. But we're trying to buy every fish from supplier that already use tap water or they have the same type of pH. So they acclimatize very in a smooth way, and we're trying to keep the same parameter as the customer's parameters, so it's very easy for them to, you know, keep them alive, basically.
Yeah, no, that is key to it. If you're keeping them in similar waters, it makes it easier for everyone all the way around, doesn't
so
it?
we don't use any RO water, for example.
So what have we got going down? There's just too much. Like I'm looking everywhere.
We have pufferfish. Here we have some loaches. Here we have apistogramma and rams.
Wow.
So people love this one. This one are new panda apistogramma. German rams, Bolivian rams, gobies, and then we have the shrimps. We have 8 different type of colors, you know, and they are really good in the hard water.
The selection you've got here, like I've seen loads of different types of like smaller rainbow fish, you know, all sorts of gouramis,
very nice.
clown killies as well. Like there is literally something here for everyone. If you've got a big cichlid tank, there's something here you could put in.
And recently I actually love snail. I don't know why. It's like something very basic, but it's,
I've
you
got
know,
some
in this
blueberry
hobby,
snails,
like,
and I love them. I think they're great. I always look for them.
White wizard.
Yep, I've got 2 of those. That's Gandalf and Saruman. That's my white wizard snails at home. They're great. And then we've got some bigger cichlids, Oscars, and these platinum Oscars. Wow.
Yeah, those ones are the best seller this month, you know, everybody's coming for that. And those ones are the cobra snakehead.
Oh, wow.
They live together, actually. They don't even touch each other, and I love them. They are stunning. They are very smart. If you tap, they come, you see?
Yes.
And they know who you are, they know what you're doing, they watch you, and I love them.
I've got a little Andral snakehead, one of the smaller ones, and he is one of my favourite fish at the moment. I need to do a proper tank for him. He's one of those fish that I've always wanted, and he's not appeared on my channel yet, and I've just been keeping him for me, really. Like, it's quite a funny one, but he is. I love feeding him little lance fish and bits of sort of prawn and stuff. He goes mad. So,
I love
and that's the cool thing, characterful fish like this is what some people want to strive for. So they start off with the smaller stuff, and then they're like one day.
This is like an aquatic dog, you know?
And
here there is more like American cichlids, you know?
Nice.
We have like the Acara, Green Terror, and we also have few arowanas in the store. This one is the Giardini.
I was going to say, you don't see them very often at all.
Yeah, and they are very strong fish. They don't die. It's very rare that they get sick. And if they get sick, they recover with medication straight away. So something very safe, you know? You pay for the fish, but you keep it. The flower horn selection here is one of the biggest in London, probably the biggest, I guess.
Do you know what? I hadn't even looked up, to be honest.
We have like maybe 4 different types, and they are very high grade. They come in from Vietnam, Thailand. We have the blue Thai silk, Kampha, tricolor, and they are super popular. People travel many hours just to get this flower horn.
Again, it's a big part of the hobby, and whether you like. There's loads of different parts of the hobby, and some people are like, oh no, I don't like them. But there's a lot of people out there that do, and I think, you know, as long as the fish is happy, which they are, they look gorgeous, then, you know, everyone's got part of the hobby that they need to live in, whether you like nano fish, whether you like flower horns, whether you like shrimp. It's just part of it, and seeing them here, it looks amazing. This one here's got a love heart on his cheek, and that is the coolest thing. Like, I might have space to hide a turtle in my garage. Don't think I'd have space for a flower horn.
You need one. They are like literally pets.
I would like a pet. I think that's what I'm missing at the moment. I've got lots of small fish.
Yes.
I've just rescued a dragon puffer. I've got a little snakehead, so I think I do need some more pet fish in the garage, I think.
And even before, when I started my journey with aquariums and fish, I always liked a very busy tank with so many different type of fish. But now I actually like one stunning fish in a nice setup, you know.
Nice.
And this is the perfect fish for that.
Absolutely. I can see a lot of people in London liking that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very popular.
And then we've got some crayfish down the bottom as well. That's another thing that I want to get. I want one of them.
Those ones, they kill everything.
Yeah, they
destroy the tank, but they are very cool, you know, very unique.
Before I walk any further into like the more community-based bit,
yeah,
those fire eels are insane.
Stunning. Yeah, that's the type of fish that I love. You know, something unique, rare. You don't see them big like that in London. So
I'll be honest, you don't see them big like that in many places.
Yes,
to be fair, like you're southeast essentially of the country. For anyone watching this from further afield, I'm sort of southwest, and even southwest, we don't really get anything as beautiful and as big as that.
I wanted this for a long time, you know, and now with the new shop, big tanks, we can get it, and I'm so happy. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite fish.
How do you stop yourself from setting up a tank for them though? Because as much as it's great to buy them and then to sell them to people, sometimes for me it was really hard to like let go almost, and I was like, I want a tank for stingrays in the shop. How have you not?
I think like I'm kind of detached because I always want something new, you know?
Yes.
So sometimes I think like I cannot wait to sell this fish so we can get that other fish that I'm waiting for.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, now I'm getting gar, you know, Florida gars.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go in one of those tanks. So as soon as we sell the the Oscars, we're gonna get big gars, and it's gonna be something that you don't see around at all. You know, something for very experienced people, but I'm waiting for them. One of the cool things about the store is that we have a full section of rainbow fish. So here we have different type, mini rainbow fish. This one is one of the best seller as well.
I did see some is it impa tetras, but they might be further down, so I might leave that. The scratch line tetras.
Oh yes, yes. Nobody noticed that fish. I don't even, you check properly because nobody sees that fish. African tiger barbs, also you don't find them all the time, and it's something that we sell very well, and it's very unique.
Nice fish. They're a fairly easy fish to keep, and that's what more people need. Is they get to the point where they've done neons and cardinals and things like that, and then they need something that they can sort of step up to, but still in a community environment. So it makes sense, and the stocking that you've got here is great, and even some piranhas.
Those are the red belly, and this one are the albino paco.
Wow!
This one is not easy to find them, but I love them. They coloring up. They are quite small, but they coloring up already on the fins, and
To be fair, I might be able to send you. I've just been talking to someone in London with a 10,000 gallon aquarium.
Wow. They're looking for that?
Well, they weren't looking for them. They were looking for big fish that they can keep in there. And seeing them now.
To be honest, they're growing very quickly because we have them in store for maybe like 10 days now.
Yeah.
And they are already like 50% bigger.
Wow.
Yeah, they eat a lot, and they need to eat like a few times a day when they are small like that. So
they are stunning.
Yeah.
Really nice. Then you get into your live bearers as well, which I guess they suit the London hard water.
Yes, yes. So those one are the strongest one as well. Swordtail, mollies, platy, guppies.
Should we go and check out your bettas?
Yeah, that's like something that I wanted for a long time. In Finsbury Park we sell a lot of them, and sometimes we didn't have enough tanks to, you know, accommodate all of them.
Yeah.
So here I really wanted like a bigger rack.
Wow.
And now we have, I think, 50.
That's amazing, isn't it?
So between Shoreditch and Finsbury Park, we have probably 80 bettas every week. So yeah.
And you've got some absolutely gorgeous ones here.
So we have the classic betta, we have the wild one, the giant koi, half moon, placat, basically everything, you know. There's something very common, something very rare. So you can see the prices can change quite a lot, you know. You can find like a 12 pounds and a 50 pounds.
And that's part of it, you know, going back when I was first in the hobby, you just had 12 pound or 10 pound bettas, that was it.
Yeah.
But now we've got all these different bettas and short fins and long fins, and it has definitely opened up the hobby and opened up differences in the hobby to everyone.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I'm already eyeing up this one with the orange dorsal fin is just weird looking with that colour. So I want two more things to look at before I go. One is obviously dry goods, because you've got way more space for dry goods now than you did have, which is amazing, and that's going to help a lot of fish keepers succeed. And then I want to finish on all your display tanks out the front, but I love this room. It's just really, really nice and open and airy, and again, your lights that you have with your logo, and it's just so fresh looking. Because what do you open?
So 7 days a week from 12 p.m. until 10 p.m. in both locations. So it's quite different, you know.
But I guess that's city life, isn't it? I guess that's the way everyone works in here.
Yeah. Because to be honest, the busiest time for us every day is probably from 5 until 9:30.
Wow.
Yeah, in here we are busy even after 10, because every single day we are in the store with customer at 11 p.m. So we don't know if we need to extend the opening time, but to be honest, it's a bit too much, you know, too much work, because we also need to maintain and clean. And
there is a point where you've got to say no. Like 24/7 fish shop sounds cool.
It's already too much.
Yeah, probably a little bit too much, to be fair. No, that is really cool. And then you've got everything here for anyone that they might need. Tanks, and you've got all my favorite products in, obviously. That's what we need. How are you getting on with Optimus and Satus?
They actually selling very, very well in Finsbury Park.
Awesome.
And in here, the best seller is still, you know, the classic one.
Cool.
Yeah, but people love it. It's very safe, and people trust this brand. You know, we have so many brands, but this one is one of the best sellers. So, and we use it in store as well.
Oh, brilliant. No, I can't fault it. It's great stuff, and obviously I've been using it a long time. So, is there a product that you're sort of most excited by, or the one that you use the most in the shop or at home?
Yeah, for sure the tropical probiotic food, as you can see, is out of stock now because we sell it and we use it in store. And then, you know, just the classic, these two are the essential. We use it in our water containers as well in the back, and they work very well. We use it for maybe now 4 years.
Oh wow,
and, yeah, and you know, when something works, we stick with that, so it's safe. And yeah,
you don't want to mess about. And once you've got to know something and you know it works well.
The algae wafer, we basically use this one for all the plecos, loaches, and the vegetarian one, and and it works. And it doesn't make the water cloudy, which is something that, you know, is a problem sometimes with other brands and, you know, in general.
I find that with the fish treat tablets. I used to have fish treat tablets I used to use. You'd stick them to the glass and they would turn to like goo within minutes. Whereas those ones, they stay solid for so long, fish can pick off of them.
I use this one a lot, many times when I do the videos for Instagram. So the fish come to the front and you see them.
It was always a Saturday afternoon job when the shop was busy. If anyone was free, like go and put a few tablets on. And always the fish that were hiding at the back would come to the front, and everyone was like, oh my word, I've never seen them before.
Yes.
Yeah, they always work really, really well. Should we go and have a look at your display tanks?
Yeah, let's go.
So obviously this is as you enter, but also as you leave, you have got just display upon display, giving people tons of different ideas.
Yes. Yeah, the idea was to create a tank, put some rocks and have the same type of rock available underneath. But then, you know, when changing the setup all the time, we messed up all the rocks, so they are not matching anymore. But this is something where customers always come back to this corridor, and they actually, they are like, oh, what's that plant? Do you have it? And you know, they want to buy, they pick what they like, and it's also a great opportunity for us to say to customer, you see this rock in the tank, it will look like that.
Yeah, because a lot of the rocks don't, like,
they change
I think
color
when it was these ones actually, the pinks and the reds coming out in these. It's a great way of doing it and giving people ideas. We always used to find it if a fish was like a bit silvery on the system or not showing its colors, you put half a dozen into a display tank, let them settle for a few weeks, and all of a sudden people are like, I want that. Yeah, we got 50 of them in there.
As well.
Yes,
because you know this one grows like a bush, but when you buy it from the store, it's like that.
Yeah.
So people can understand how it works. And also, recently, because everybody loves those tanks, we thinking to sell them.
Okay, cool.
So when people don't want to cycle the tank and wait, you know, they can just, we drain it, you grab and go, and you have like a very established setup.
It's funny because, like, and it depends what part of fish keeping is your favorite, I guess, because sometimes the favorite bit of yours is just maintaining the tank and looking at it.
Yeah.
Whereas the favorite bit for me is actually building it and creating the scape. and some people don't like that. And so having stuff like this where you can, like you say, grab and go and have something that's already designed and looks beautiful is a great idea.
It depends from your personality as well, because maybe you are more creative, you know, and it's natural for you to create something nice, but some people, they don't feel like that, so...
No, and you're going for sort of like some black, like you say, black water tanks. You've got then like higher tech tanks with carpeting plants in.
Bonsai trees.
Oh yes, and the bonsai tree in there.
And in here we have CO2, soil. So everything that you sell, that you can show people how it looks like in the tank. The botanicals, you know, usually you see these in these packs, but you don't imagine how they look like in the water.
It is cool. I've just done a big botanical tank now, and I've been watching my pencil fish, of all fish, picking off the biofilm off of all the botanicals. And I'm like, I've never seen a pencil fish actually eating the natural, but it's just so nice. And that's the cool thing with bringing these new products and these new ideas into it and displaying them in one big line, is that you could go for a darker water tank, you could go for a clearer water tank.
Yeah, and also educate people, because when they see sometimes dark water, they think there is a dirty tank. So it's like kind of like educating them as well when they see something new, and then you can create like something just with plants. That sometimes, I mean, this one of the staff member made it.
Wow.
And it looks like super simple, but it's actually very complicated to create something like that.
They're definitely not easy to get that much growth and that thicker growth in there.
Yeah, and this is only been set up maybe 3 weeks ago.
Wow, okay,
so
cool.
It's like the growth is like massive.
And I have to mention the theatre that you've got going on behind all of your displays as well. It looks amazing. I love that.
This took ages, you know.
I bet.
Because I did everything myself, so I had to glue every little bit and, you know, trying to understand what I wanted to create. And
it does look great. And that's like, that's what you want. You want that theatre and that excitement, and just looks amazing.
And everybody's taking videos and pictures and tagging us. So it's like you have 2 sections and you don't know where to look at, you know?
Honestly, I've been looking through, there's crabs, there's mud skippers, there's millipedes, there's just so many cool things.
A lot.
Oh, I love it. It's like, amazing work. Congratulations on everything you've done. Like, you should be really proud of what you've achieved here. And obviously, Dan, just noticing as well, this hasn't been updated yet because it only got announced as we stood here, last week or whatever it was?
Ago,
You are now best shop in the South?
Yes, of 2023, 2024 and 2025.
Amazing. So, 3 years on the run.
3 years, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm very proud, and this is a good thing also for our team. They pushed so much for like 3 or 4 years. So, you know, it's... they get some payback, you know.
Yes. It's recognition, isn't it? For all that hard work and the time that you put in. It, you know, it might not seem much to some people, but I remember being part of that and seeing it. And,
in
congratulations.
This industry, this is like the biggest thing that you can win, you know. So it's like an Oscar for the fish.
I'll mention that to Alex when I see him. He needs a little trophy, like with a golden fish. Okay, I like that idea.
Yeah.
So you're on 2 stores now. What's the future hold for Fish Planet?
So the goal is always to expand, create more jobs for more fish lovers. That's my focus at the moment, and educate people on not just creating stunning setup, but also on animal welfare and how to keep the animals in the best way. And we want to do more seminars and courses on aquascaping, maybe terrariums as well.
Nice, yes, of course.
And I want to go more on YouTube as well. So,
excellent. Well, you know where I am.
It's a full-time job, you know.
Just give me a message. I can certainly give you all the tips and tricks for that.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for showing us around.
Thanks for coming.
It's been absolutely amazing. And I'm going to film my part of a video now because I want to. I've seen some wood and some rocks, and there's a turtle up there, and
let's see what you're gonna get.
I think there's a lot. I've got to carry it back on the train now. I won't go for the big rocks.
No, those one.
Wood, maybe.
We have boxes, we have everything. So.
Do you have a trolley?
We do.
Perfect. Okay. I'll be on the tube with my trolley full of rocks. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, mate.
Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
You. Anytime.